huge. I mean, it's Grand Valley, so and to do it away on the road, we've been pretty good on the road this year. So to be able to get that draw against the number 9 team ranked in the country, and a team that's always in the top of the GLIAC, it's definitely was a confidence boost, and very important for us to get a result on the road, and I think it helped motivate and set us up for Sunday. She's a legend. She's a legend. She is really leaving her mark in this program, and I'm so proud of her. And you don't see the gritty stuff as much, right? You see if she scores a goals, you see that, and you can give her that recognition. But Cassie has been someone who is willing to sacrifice her body, is so aggressive, can play lockdown defense, and she deserves all the recognition and accolades that's going to be coming her way hopefully this year. And she was disappointed a couple years ago that she didn't get the recognition as a defender in the GLIAC, and I think that just motivated her even more. And she's a competitor. She leads by example as a captain, and she finds a way. We talked about that going into the match. If you want to win, you got to find a way, and it could be anyone in this room that can step in and step up. And she put it all on her shoulders and got the job done. So extremely proud of her, so happy for her, and she's definitely a legend, and she wants to leave on a high note when she graduates and puts the end to her career. Yeah, this group is very, very determined. The most determined team that I've had here in my 4 seasons, and they are focused, locked in, and they're not even really disappointed if they don't let the lows get too low. And we've had 6 ties. We've had some that maybe we should have won, and it can be very disappointing after you put 90 minutes of everything that you have into a game and then it not go the way you want, especially when you're 18 to 22, 23 years old, and having to deal with that kind of disappointment when, hey, I've done everything that I can and the result's still not going our way. But this is a group that has been able to deal with setback, with adversity, and understands the process. They know that it's not going to be easy, that it's going to be hard. There's going to be, bumps along the way, and there's sometimes roadblocks. And so to get a tie can sometimes drop your head, but we've been very resilient, and they have been extremely focused, and they know that getting that win was necessary, of course, and I think it's just a huge boost from the Grand Valley game to the Davenport match, and now, like you said, trying to close out the road matches here for the weekend, and see what happens. It's such a close conference. The GLIAC is so strong this year. Everyone is so tight, so close, so it's going to be a race all the way to the end, and this is a group that's ready to fight. I mean, it depends on the circumstances. When you're up 1-0 against Northern Michigan and they score with 2.5 minutes left, right, that's deflating a little bit. When you are 1-1 with Davenport and they hit the post with 8 seconds left, then that feels a little bit better that you were able to get the draw. So it does depend on the circumstances for sure. But you also have to factor in that 6 ties. We're not the only ones with getting a lot of ties. There are a lot of teams across the nation, Division I, Division II, with a lot of ties because NCAA has eliminated the overtime periods. So with that, you don't get an extra 20 minutes to hit a match winner. And so we understand that too, and I think it's good for the game. We appreciate that because 6 overtimes, playing in 6 overtimes, what is that, 120 minutes? It's almost like playing 2 more matches, and we don't need that right now as we get ready for postseason. We got to be healthy, and that's a priority, especially at this point in the season. So we focus a lot on our recovery. We focus on making sure that we're doing the right things, how we travel, how we prepare. the load that they have with the meters that they're putting in training sessions. So we look at all of that stuff. The motivation is already there, so I don't have to worry about that. Everyone is bought in, everyone wants it. And then a little bit of the rotation, right? It's been one of those situations where, we're traveling a certain amount of players, and then we're playing a certain amount of subs, and just making sure that the rotation is still there within those core super subs, so that we can be prepared for postseason. And you see a little bit of mixing up positions as well. We're still trying to get better. We're still trying to see what's going to be the best fit. We're anticipating issues that could come up in the future with teams that we play as they mix it up as well, and we're trying to solve for that by practicing it now, as we're still trying to win games, rotate players, and prepare for postseason. No, I have no concern, not at all. I think she is someone who is even performing better, and she is able to protect the ball using her body really well to connect passes. She creates opportunities for us, whether it's getting corner kicks. She came a couple times on Friday night against the counterattack with Grand Valley. She created the goal against Grand Valley. So she did that. She held the ball up higher up the field for us against Davenport. She got out of tricky situations against Davenport to get our team higher up the field, and she plays multiple positions. She plays center mid, center forward, and outside mid. And just because she's not scoring goals doesn't mean she's not performing, because she's also defending really well. And sometimes it's not going to be pretty as a team, but this is a group that knows how to get results. And second half of Davenport was one of those situations where we knew the wind against us, it wasn't going to be pretty, and we had to find a way to get a result. And so no concern with Julia. No concern with Reese Scott. No concern with Sulgi. I have no concerns with anyone on the team. And we're continuing to get better, continuing to work, and we're always looking to solve problems. And it's we have 90 minutes in a match to solve the problems within the game.